Construct a basic Python script. You will learn basic programming concepts using the Python programming language. You will create a variety of Python scripts. One PC with Cisco Networking Academy CCNP in a virtual machine client. Internet access. Optional. Explore the Python interpreter. You will start Python 3. Use the interactive interpreter. Open IDLE and use IDLE to run your first script. Start the CCNP virtual machine. If you have not completed lab, install the CCNP virtual machine. Do so now before continuing with this lab. Open VirtualBox and start CCNP virtual machine. Okay, select this and start. Start Python 3. To start Python 3, open terminal window and type Python 3. The three angle brackets indicate that you are in Python's interactive interpreter. Okay, open terminal. Python 3. Enter. Very good. Use the interactive interpreter as a calculator. Okay. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and exponents. Okay. These are the operations. Two plus 3, 5, 10 minus 4, 6, 2, and 4, 8, 20, and 5. 4.0. Okay, exponent 3, 2, 9. Very good. Use the interpreter to print a string. A string is any sequence of characters, such as letters, numbers, symbols, or punctuation marks. Okay, these examples. Okay, double quotes, hello world. Enter. Very good. Single quotes, hello world. Enter. Very good. And use the print function. Hello world. Enter. Okay. Notice this is different result. Open the IDLE Interactive Interpreter. There are many development environments available for programmers to manage their coding projects. However, the labs in this course use Python's Integrated Development Environment, IDLE. Okay, quit. Enter. And execute IDLE. Okay, the same result to click here. Okay, and IDLE has two main windows, IDLE Shell and IDLE Editor. The IDLE Shell provides an interactive interpreter with colorizing of code input, output, and error messages. It will also include a pop-up that provides syntactical help for the command you are currently using, as shown in the figure. IDLE Editor provides a text editor with code colorization and syntactical help for writing Python scripts. To open the IDLE editor and the IDLE shell, click File, New File is shown in the figure. The IDLE editor includes the ability to immediately test a script in the shell by using the run module F5. Okay, this is the IDLE shell. Okay, Python 369 shell, IDLE shell. And to open the IDLE editor, only File and New File, and you will have here an editor. You can create the scripts here and on run module with F5 and will execute the codes here on the Python on the IDLE shell. Use IDLE to write, save, and run your first program. In IDLE shell, File, New File, open an untitled script file. Save the file as 01 hello world.py. Enter the following script, hello world, using the print function, save and run. Okay, close this, open again, File, New File, File, save as, just name, verify this is your home directory, home student, and here save with this name, 01 underscore hello dash world, and the extension .py. Files of type py. Save. Very good. Now the script. Use the print function and double quotes hello world. Save, then run module F5, and this is the result, the output. This is the file and the output. Explore data types, variables, and conversions. Determine the basic data types. In programming, data types are a classification which tells the interpreter how the programmer intends to use the data. Integer, used to specify whole numbers, no decimals, such as 1, 2, 3, etc. If an integer is entered with a decimal, the interpreter ignores the decimal. For example, 3.75 is interpreted as 3. Float, used to specify numbers that need a decimal value, such as 3.14159. A string, any sequence of characters such as letters, numbers, symbols, or punctuation marks. Boolean, any data type that has a value of either true or false. Use the type function to determine the data type. Okay, use these 4 examples. Okay, for example, on IDLE shell, type 98, enter. Okay, integer. Type 98.6, enter. Float. Type double quotes, high, enter. String. And type true, enter. Boolean. Very good. Use Boolean operators. Okay, greater than, less than, equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Use these 6 examples. One, okay, 1 less than 2, enter. True. 1 higher than 2, false. 1 equal to 1, true. 1 not equal to 1, false. 1 higher than or equal to 1, true. 1 less than or equal to 1, true. Create and use the variable. The Boolean operator for determining whether 2 values are equal is the double equal sign. A single equal sign is used to assign a value to a variable. Okay, for example, x is equal to 3 and x and 5 is 15. And a string and the variable that is 3, the result will be this. Okay, for example, x is 3, x and 5, 15. A string Cisco, and the variable. Very good. Concatenate multiple string variables. Concatenation is the process of combining multiple strings in one string. For example, the concatenation of foot and ball is football. Okay, use these examples. Okay, string 1 equal to double quotes Cisco. String 2 double quotes networking, and string 3 academy. enter, string 4, space. Okay, it's a string with only a space. And use the print function, string 1 plus string 2 plus space plus string 2 plus space plus string 3. Enter. Very good. Try writing a print statement with a space between the words without using a variable to create the space. Okay, you can do the following. Okay, print function, print is a string 1, comma, a string 2, comma, a string 3, and set the separator parameter to this. Enter. Very good. Convert one data type to another data type. Concatenation does not work for join different data types, as shown in the following example. X is equal to 3, and the value of X is this. Okay, type error. Use a string function to convert the value of a variable to a string. Okay, just like this. Okay, X is equal to 3. Print function, double quotes, the value of X is plus X. Enter. Okay, type error, must be a string, no integer. Okay, and use the following. Print the value of X is, okay, plus a string function X. Enter. The value of X is 3. Very good. Type of X. Enter. Integer. Notice that the data type for the variable X is still an integer. To convert the data type, reassign the variable to the new data type. Okay, use this example. Okay, X is now equal to a string of X. Enter. And type of X, enter, now is a string. You may want to display a float to a specific number of decimal places instead of the full number. To do this, use this function. Okay, use this example. Okay, number variable is equal to 22 and 7. Enter. Now print number variable. Enter. And is this float? You can modify the format. Print double quotes column that two floats that format for number variable. Enter. Very good. Only two decimal digits. Explore lists and dictionaries. Create, use, and modify a list variable. In programming, a list variable is used to store multiple pieces of ordered information. The following example shows how to create a list and use them, the type and length functions. Create a list using brackets and enclosing each item in the list with quotes. Separate the items with comma. Use type command to verify the data type. Use length command, return the number of items in a list. Call the list variable name to display the list contents. Now create this list with 5 elements, 5 items. The type will be a list, and the length will be 5 items. And the name of the list to show the items. Okay, for example, host name. For example, host names. Okay, R1, R2, R3, S1, S2, enter. Type of list host names. Enter. Type list. Length host names. 5 and only host names. All items. In some programming environments, an item list is also called an array. Any item within a list can be referenced and manipulated using its index. The first item in a list indexed is 0. The second is indexed as 1, and so on. The last item can be referenced with the index -1. Replace an item by assigning a new value to the index. Use the command to remove an item from a list. Okay, use these examples. Item 0 is the first. Item -1 is the last. Item 0, the first, is now will have this new value and show the result. And delete the fourth item with number 3 and view the result. For example, host names. Okay, the first item Very good. Host names. Last S2. Okay, last value. Very good. Now host names. First value now will be this RTR1. Enter. Verify host names. Enter. Now the first value before and then. Okay. Remove or delete on host names list the fourth. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Enter. Verify host names. Okay. Very good. Before and then. Create, use, and modify a dictionary. Dictionaries are an ordered list of objects. Each object contains a key value pair. In the following example, a dictionary IP address is created with 3 key value pairs to specify the IP address values for 3 routers. Create a dictionary using the braces. Each dictionary entry includes a key and a value. Separate a key and its value with a colon. Use quotes for keys and values that are strings. Okay, for example, IP address, brace. This is the key, colon, and the value, comma. Another key, colon, and its value, comma, and so on. The type will be a dictionary. Okay, create the dictionary IP address equal brace. Okay, the key R1 column value comma key R2 column value comma key R3 column value. Enter. And type of IP address case sensitive. Enter. Okay, dictionary. Unlike list items, objects inside a dictionary cannot be referenced by their sequence number. Instead, you will reference a dictionary object using its key. The key is enclosed with brackets. Keys that are strings can be referenced using single or double quotes. Add a key value pair by setting the new key equal to a value. Use a key in dictionary statement to verify if a key exists in the dictionary. Okay, view values of IP address dictionary. Show all IP address key R1 has this value, a new key with a value, and show the result. This is the output. And now R3 is in IP address. R3 exists. Yes, so it's true. Okay. IP address, enter all contents, IP address, double quotes R1. This is the value of R1 key, IP address. Double quotes of S1 with a value of this. Okay, enter. Now, IP address. Very good. Now, the double quotes R3 is in IP address. True. Very good. Values in a key value pair can be any other data type, including lists and dictionaries. For example, if R3 has more than one IP address, how would you represent that inside the IP address dictionary? Create a list for the value of R3 key. Okay, very interesting. IP address. Now, R3 with a value of, it will be a list. Okay. Okay, enter. Verify IP address. Okay, now this is a list in the dictionary. R3 is a list. Okay, I will transfer all these contents on the to the virtual machine, but okay, but the virtual machine doesn't have an application to open this file, doesn't have a program to open this file. Obviously, you can install that program to open this file, but it's more easy to copy all these contents, copy all this to a notepad. Okay, copy notepad. Okay, copy this, paste on notepad. Okay, very good. Save as. Okay, I will use this name. Save. And use a service like Google Drive and storage on the cloud to transfer the file to the virtual machine. Drive google.com. Okay, and copy my text file to Google Drive. Very good. This is the file. Okay, log out. student pass capital S, capital P, enter. Access Google Drive here. Google drive.google.com. Okay, very good. And download this file on the virtual machine. Download. Save file. Okay. And go to Files. Here. Downloads directory. And this is the file. Open this. Okay, you will see the file. Okay, and this is the challenge. And this is the code. Okay, but on the IDLE editor, new file. Okay, close this, a new file, untitled, and copy this code. Copy this code. Very good. Okay, and save as use this name. Save as, use the name, save, and try to run. Okay, error. Okay, okay, print country and capitals, but these are strings. Okay, do not print the string, print the content of the variable. Country is a list. Okay, and print the list, not the string. And also capitals is a dictionary. Okay, and print the dictionary contents, not the string capitals. And also, South Africa is a key. Okay, and it's very good. Use the key. In the capitals dictionary, and I want the number 1 on the dictionary. This is 0, this is 1, Cape Town, very good. But this should be, okay, remove this, and this should be here. Okay, this is okay. And now run, save, and run. Very good. Countries, the dictionary, and at the end, the second capital of South Africa. Okay, text editor. Okay, explore user input. In part 4, you will create a program, ask for user input, and use that information for data output. Okay, create and use the input function. Most programs require some type of input, either from a database, another computer, mouse clicks, or keyboard input. Okay, use this First name is a variable and will have the input of this question. Okay, copy this and paste here. Paste. Okay, then press enter. What is your first name? And enter your first name. Okay, answer this. Enter. And now print this. Copy. Paste. Enter. Okay, hello and your name. Okay, this is the input function. Create a script to collect personal information. Okay, open blank script file and save it as this name. Okay, go to the IDLE editor. Okay, create a script that asks for 4 pieces of information. Create a variable for a space. Add a print statement that combines all the information in one sequence. Your script should run without any errors as shown in the following output. Okay, this should be the output. Okay, this should be the output. And copy this and create the program for this. New file. Okay, close this and this other paste here. Okay, save the file, save as, and use this name. Okay, be careful with the names. Save and create a program. And use the previous example. Use these functions. Okay. First name variable equal and the input function. Double quotes. Okay, use the same method. And this will be the last name input. What is your last name? Okay, this is the, for example, location variable. Location input double quotes. What is your location? Okay, and the age, it can be another variable. Age, for example, double quotes. What is your age? Okay, and remember, create a variable for a space. Okay, for example, space equal to double quotes space here. Now, and at the end, print double quotes hi, concatenate. Okay, but just a space here hi space and your name. Okay, and the variable is first name. First first name. Okay, sensitive. Okay, this variable. Okay, concatenate space space variable, concatenate and the last name. For example, last name. Okay, this variable and concatenate this character. Okay, double quotes. Okay, also you can add this. Your location is in is space double quotes concatenate the location, concatenate double quotes space and you are space concatenate age double quotes years old and close the function. Okay, save and run. What is your first name, last name, location, age, height? Your location is your age. Very good. Okay. Part 5, explore if functions and loops. Okay, create an if-else conditional statement. The following example demonstrates the if-else function in a simple script. Okay, native bilang equal 1, data bilang equal 100. If native bilang equal to data bilang, print the native bilang and the data bilang are the same, else the native bilang and data bilang are different. Okay, create the script, open blank script. This is the name of the file. Okay, go to the editor, this file, new file, close this. Okay, only copy this. This is the code. And save us with this name. Okay, 404 if belong. Save us, use this name, save and run. Okay, the native belong and the data belong are different. Very good. Native 1, data 100. They are different. Okay, but modify the variables so that the native belong and data belong have the same value. Okay, only modify this one here and one here. Run. Okay, to save are the same. Very good. Create an if, elif, else conditional statement. What if we have more than two conditional statements to consider? In this case, we can use elif statements in the middle of the if-else function. Okay, this is the example. This is the example. Okay, open the IDLE editor, open a new file, close this, copy this, paste. Very good. Save with this name, 5 if ACL. Be careful. Save as. Okay. Save. Okay, and review. Okay, this is a variable ACL number. What is the IPv4 ACL number? Okay, it's an input and integer. If ACL number is greater than or equal than 1, and ACL number is less than or equal than 99, this is a standard access list. If is the number is greater than or equal than 100, and the number is less than or equal than 199, is an extended access list. Else, this is not a standard or extended IPv4 access list. Okay, run. Okay, number, for example, 10, enter. Standard access list, run again. For example, 1 of 1, enter. Extended access list, and run 200. This is not a standard or a standard IPv4 access list. Okay, very good. Create a for loop. The Python for command is used to loop or iterate through the elements in a list or perform an operation on a series of values. This is the example. This is a list. Copy and paste here. Okay, paste. Enter. Okay, this is the variable devices with this is a list, and do the following. For item in devices, print item. Copy, paste. Okay, for item in devices, print item. Enter, enter, and we'll print each element. Okay. Item will start from 0. Item 0 are 1, then 1 are 2, 3, and 2 are 3, 3 as 1, and 4 as 2. Very good. What if you only want to list the items that begin with the letter R? Okay, do the following example. For item in devices, if R in the item, print the item. Okay, enter, enter, only print if R in the item. You can also use a combination of the for loop and if statement to create a new list. Okay, for example, define the list switches, paste, define the list switches, enter. Okay, this is a variable, it's a list, but it's empty. Okay, and now use this. For item in devices, okay, here these devices, this list, if S in the item, okay, on the switches list, on switches list, append item. Okay, enter, enter, and finally copy this to show the switches contents. Enter, and we'll have S1 and S2. Okay, very good. Create a while loop. Instead of running a block of code once, as in an if statement, you can use the while loop. A while loop keeps executing a code block as long as a Boolean expression remains true. This can use a program to run endlessly if you do not make sure your script includes a condition for the while loop to stop. Okay, create this script for your files. Open a blank script and save it as 06 while loop.py. Okay, new file, close this, use this name, copy file, save as. Okay, use that name, save. Create a program with a while loop that counts to a user's supplied number. Convert the string to an integer. Set a variable to start the count y equal 1, while y is less than or equal than x. Print the value of y and increment y by 1. Okay, this is the example. Paste. Okay, enter a number, an input, and assign to x. This is a string and convert to integer. And define y equal to 1, while y is less than or equal than x. Print y and increment by 1. Okay, then save, run. Okay, enter a number, for example 10, enter. Okay, okay, y is 1, 1, 2, 3 to 10. Okay, very good. Instead of using while, while y less than or equal than x, we can modify the while loop to use a Boolean check and break to stop the loop when the check evaluates as false. Okay, you can use this. Okay. Okay, input integer y equal to 1 while true, print y and increment by 1. If y is greater than x, break. Okay, this will run endlessly because while is always true, but break will stop the function. Okay, using this condition, only run. Okay, to save 10, enter the same result. Very good. Step 5, create a while loop that checks for a user quit command. What if we want the program to run as many times as the user wants until the user quits the program? Okay, in your 06 while loop.py script, make the following changes. Add another while loop, add an if function. Okay, is this. Go to IDLE editor and paste. Okay, while true will run endlessly. Input, enter a number to count, or enter Q to quit. Okay, if x is equal to Q or x equal to quit, break. Okay, but otherwise x is equal to integer x, y is 1, and while true, print y, increment by 1. If y is greater than x, break. Okay, how will work? Save, run. Okay, enter a number to count 5. Very good. Number to count 10, 3, or quit. Enter, finish. Very good. Part 6, explore file access. Step 1, create a program to access an external file. The open function can be used to access the file using the following syntax. Open, the name, and the mode. The name parameter is the name of the file to be opened. For our purposes, we are only interested in 3 mode parameters. R is read, W write, A append. Complete the following steps to read and print a file. Okay, create a text file called devices.txt. Save the file in the same directory as your Python scripts. Okay, this is the file, the text file. Okay, and copy this. Okay, here on text editor, right click, new window. Okay, paste here the list of devices and use this name to save devices.txt. Okay, save. Okay, on home student. Okay, and set the name devices.txt, save. Okay, very good. And open a blank script and save it as 07 file access1.py. Okay, and here new file, close this, save this, use this name, save. Create a script to read and print the contents of devices.txt. This is the code. Okay, file, open the file devices.txt and read. For item in file, print item. Finally, close the file. Okay, save and run. Very good. Remove the blank lines from the output. You may have noticed that FIDOM added a blank line after each entry. Remove this blank line using the stripped method. Okay, only use this. Okay, open the editor and paste a strip. Okay, this method is available to strings type variables. Okay, save and run. Save, run. Very good. Step 3. Copy a file into a list variable. Most of the time when programmers access an external resource such as a database or file, they want to copy that content in a local variable that can then be referenced and manipulated without impacting the original resource. Copy the content of devices.txt file into a FIDOM list using the following steps. Create an empty list, use the append parameter, modify your 07 file that access that file. Okay, 07 file access1.py. Use this. This is the code. Okay, create an empty list called devices. Open the devices.txt file, read mode, assign to file. For item in file, devices append on devices list, append the item and strip. Close the file, then print devices. Okay, save, run. Okay, very good. Now you have a list with all the devices. Step 4, challenge. Create a script to allow a user to add devices to an external file. If you want to add more devices to the devices.txt file, you can open the file in append mode and then ask the user to provide the name of the new devices. Complete the following steps to create the script. Open a new file and save it as 07 file access activity.py. Okay, file new, and close the previous file and save as and use this name 07 file access activity. Be careful, paste here and save. For open function, use the mode which will allow you to append an item to the devices. Okay, you can use a method like this. Okay, 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 but you will not use read. You will use a. Okay, a is for append to the file. Okay, you will use a to append. Okay, to append an item to the devices.txt file. Inside a while true loop, embed an input function command that asks the user for the new device. Okay, while true, enter, while true, okay, capital T, column, enter, input function command that asks the user. Okay, and here, for example, create a variable new device. Assign the input value, and that input value is a question. Enter new device. Okay, column. Okay, enter. Set the value of the user's input to variable named new item. Okay, the variable should be new item, no new device, new item. Item. Okay, it's only a variable. Use an if statement that breaks the loop if the user types exit and prints the statement all done. Okay, if new item is equal that the string exit, column, enter, print all done. Okay, it's a string, all done. Okay, this message, all done. And obviously end the while process, use break, enter, use the command file write new item plus the new line to add the new user provided device. The new line will add a new line to the file for the next entry. Okay, and use this function. Okay, use this code. Okay. Okay, this should be double quotes. Okay, this is the new line. Okay, but don't forget to close the file. Okay, use this file close. Okay, but this should be at the end. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, save, run, new device. For example, okay, this is the example, Cisco 1941 router. Cisco 1941 router. Enter. New device, Cisco 3950 catalyst switch. Enter. Okay, exit. Okay, but I will add another, for example, okay, Cisco 3650 switch. Enter. Then exit. All done. But okay, and go to files. Okay, go to home, and here devices.txt file. Okay, the file home student devices.txt changed on disk reload. Okay, and now you have new 3 items. Very good. Close this. Okay, and that's it. Thank you very much.